Welcome to another episode of Law and Disorder. This time we're presenting you with the Malaysian edition. We're going to go show you guys a couple of hypothetical court cases that highlight the problematic overlap between the Sharia and civil court systems in Malaysia. Presented by yours truly, the Misfit Crew. These will be the reoccurring characters: Amin, the narrator context giver; Youssef, the Sharia-based judge; Safa, the civil-based judge. Disclaimer, this is not meant to be an accurate or true representation of reality. This is purely satire hyperbole that's going to shed light on the issues discussed at hand regarding the Malaysian prosecuting system and law implementation overall. None of what is shown is meant to be taken seriously. Amina is seeking custody of her child. Therefore, she will be consulting with both the civil and Sharia courts. Will she be able to raise her kid?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Sometimes it's not enough. Take that! Custody defaults to the mother only if she prays.
Take that! When we talk about stability, do you have a job?
I trade and dentist.
Nice.
Oh, apprentice is great. Will you show me your tax returns?
I don't pay taxes.
Case dismissed.
And thus, the sample custody case turned into a lesson in legal limbo, where justice submitted as elusive as tax compliant NFT traders.
Next case.
In this court case, Walid is playing the role of a landlord who's suing one of his tenants named Aisha, played by Zhang Yuki, for not paying her rent for 6 months. How will this shake out?
Your Honor, she hasn't paid rent in 6 months.
The ceiling fails on my bed, and there's a snake in the kitchen.
Order! The tenant must fulfill their obligations regardless of minor inconveniences.
Minor? A snake isn't manner.
It's harmless, you know, come on.
Order! Unless the lease explicitly mentions snakes, your argument is invalid.
For those of you who didn't get the joke, Judge Sharia's decision-making prioritizes adherence to strict contract interpretation unless the lease explicitly mentions snakes over addressing common-sense issues like tenant safety. This creates an ironic contrast between legal formalities and real-world problems. Again, the humor in this video is based on absurdism.
Oh, for crying out loud! Where is the health code violation report? Finally, someone with common sense.
Yes! Yes!
Wait, the landlord didn't file taxes either? Case dismissed.
No, what about her rent?
Pay your taxes first, then we'll talk.
And so, the tenant remained snakeless, rentless, and sellingless, all thanks to a system as broken as the selling itself.
In this upcoming segment of Law and Disorder Malaysian edition, we're going to see a court case where Yi plays a character named Sarah, who has fallen under the trap of false advertising by a business owner played by Amarsana. Is Sarah going to get retribution for her commitment to a product that was advertised to her, or will the overlapping systems make the business owner avoid punishment?
I bought these unbreakable teapots for a premium price. One use and it's shattered.
Technically, it's unbreakable. If you just don't drop it.
Did you advertise it as indestructible?
Yes, but actually no.
I said it was nearly indestructible.
The label says unbreakable teapot of the century.
That's misleading. Did you test it before selling?
All 5 minutes in my kitchen.
Wallahi, sister, excuse me. Was this bought during Ramadan?
Madam? What does that have to do with anything?
The transaction is bust. No refunds are necessary.
But so because it's risk, I don't get my money back.
This is why we need better consumer protection laws.
Divine intervention outweighs man-made warranties. Wallahi Allah.
No.
Next case.
So, the tone of this programming has been overtly comedic so far, directly or indirectly berating both sides in order to establish comedy using very unrealistic yet plausible talking points from both sides of the dual legal system. However, as we've dug deeper into this matter of discussion, we realize that there are societal altering implications regarding the very existence of this dual justice system. Therefore, the comedic tone that has been established would be abolished from now on, and a final serious, high-drama, high-stake, emotion-filled final court that's going to discuss the soundness of apostasy and freedom of religion will take place, starting now.
Welcome back. Today's case brings up a very sensitive issue, the conflict between Sharia and civil law in Malaysia. In the case we're about to discuss, we see the difficult challenge of handling apostasy. Let's meet the party involved. We're going to witness Danyuki play herself as she pleads to the courtroom for her right to change religions. How will such contradicting court systems react to such a controversial stance? We also have Amar Sana playing a fellow named Ali, an individual who rather leans to universal values, and Walid playing himself, who tends to be more on the religious side. They're attending the court case as they're deeply interested in the outcome. So without further ado, let's jump right into it.
Your Honor, I have decided to leave Islam. I no longer believe in its teachings. I have converted to Christianity. I am just asking for the right to live what I see fit.
Apostasy is a serious matter under Sharia law. You cannot simply leave Islam, especially publicly. Your decision might be seen as an offense. How can you just justify your actions?
I've thought about this for years. I don't want to disrespect anyone's belief. I just can't live with it. This is my personal choice, and I shouldn't be punished for it.
Case is tricky, Danyuki. Under civil law, you have the right to the freedom of religion. The law guarantees you the ability to practice the religion of your choice. Why, then, would your conversion be questioned, especially in the context of your personal freedom?
I understand the limitations. I believe with guilt of my decision, but my faith is something deeply personal.
It is not so simple. The law is clear. Apostasy has several consequences in the Islamic legal system. It is a breach of faith, not simply about individual rights. It's about the sacredness of religion in the society.
We are a pluralistic society, Youssef. If the government recognizes religious freedom for all its citizens, how can we allow a law to conflict with it? Does Sharia law's interpretation of apostasy even have the right to overrule the civil law in this case?
There is no one. Malaysia is governed by both systems. This isn't new. It is up to us to make sense of how we manage this delicate balance. Ultimately, Sharia law must be upheld when it comes to apostasy.
Your Honors, I have to say this. Danyuki's decision to convert is personal and it should be respected. Freedom of belief is a fundamental right. People should be able to choose their faith without fear of punishment. We can't just ignore individuals' rights in favor of legal tradition. Law should protect personal freedoms of every citizen, regardless of their faith.
Okay, Amazon, can you come in front of me? I understand your point out, but freedom of religion doesn't mean the freedom to undermine the social order. Apostasy is a serious breach, not against religion, but against the community itself also.
But we are a pluralistic society. Freedom to change one's faith is a right. If Malaysia truly respects human rights, it should protect this right too, even if it conflicts with the tradition. We can't force people to just live a lie, just to preserve an outdated tradition. We have moved forward in so many ways, and this is just another step towards progress.
Your Honor, what he's saying is progress is nothing more than a moral decay. Ever prioritize personal desires over communal value, left of our unity. Tradition have existed for a reason. Bending them for our personal freedom will just create chaos.
Progress doesn't mean abandoning the values that have kept us united for centuries. Our faith, our laws, they are not mere traditions alone. They are the foundation of our society. Without them, what do we stand for?
But how can you claim to support human dignity if you deny them the right to live authentically? We are a society that prides itself on tolerance. It's time to accept that people's beliefs can differ, and that doesn't make them any less Malaysian.
Respectfully, I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation. Apostasy is not only a private matter, it's a public offense. If you allow individuals to abandon their faith, we're thus risking our integrity of our society.
But if we place faith above personal freedom, where do we draw the line? How can we allow one legal system to overshadow the rights of individuals in a society that claims to honor pluralism? What's more important, the individual's right to choose or the societal order?
The balance is delicate, but the sacredness of religion must be preserved. Without faith, we lose our collective identity. Therefore, we must strive to live with these values.
But society should be strong enough to embrace differences, not punish them. We should be able to live without fear of retribution.
It's clear that this is a complex and sensitive issue, one that strikes at the heart of balancing personal freedoms with the preservation of cultural and religious values. Today's discussion highlights the ongoing struggle between tradition and the individual rights in a
The
pluralistic
Misfits Group
society.
conclusion is that this is a chaotic system riddled with flaws, yet glimmers of hope for reform persist. The verdict is clear. Change is overdue. The trials have ended, but the story continues.
Filming is already cooked.
Everyone prioritize personal desires over communal value.
We can cut it.
Wait, what's happened? What's left of our unity, traditions. We have tradition for a reason. Making people choose their free.
Why would you not? You have the right. This, why would you say it's right? Sorry, yesterday. Personal matter, personal freedom. Sorry, religion.
Safia, put on music to disrupt the set. This is all bloopers. Because she said, look, Mrs. Hafiza, look at the one disrupting our recording.
I work hard. Cameraman.
Cameraman.
All the thing. I want.
He's working hard. Everyone's working hard.
What?
See you, okay?
Can you play a song now?
No.
See? You were smiling too. Okay. Okay. Speak the dialogues.
There is no There is no
I don't see it. Oh,
Prepare. Everyone prepare for the assignment.
I just can't live with it.
Cutie pie.
I am a
maverick.
I am a
I am a savage.
You never know what
I am a
I'm gonna do
legend.
next.
I am a madman.